we have Sambasiva Rao. He is Special Secretary, Electronics and IT Department, Government of Kerala. He is going to talk on citizen experience and digital governance standards.
I would like to thank DRPG for inviting me to speak at this session on civil service and digital transformation as part of National Conference on e-governance at this wonderful city of Visakhapatnam. Today, I'll focus on three areas: the basic expectations of citizens from the government, what is actually being delivered in practice, and finally, how can we achieve the best possible citizen experience and effective governance through digital transformation. These are personal insights drawn from my experiences in digital governance. My purpose is not just to share experiences, but to invoke reflection on the true essence of digital transformation, which lies in citizen experience and effective governance. Citizens today are experiencing the results of massive disruption brought about by technology adoption across all walks of life. Citizens no longer compare government services with other governments. They compare government services with the digital payments, e-commerce platforms, and telecom apps. Citizens expect transparency, reliability, and speed in service delivery. Easier said than achieved. And they also demand accountability, both in prudence in decisions and performance in outcomes, fairness in process, and more importantly, participation in governance. Any gap in these areas creates a trust deficit. This is the new benchmark for governance. The true barometer for an effective governance is citizen experience, how citizens experience governments in their daily lives. Traditional governance was rule-bound, hierarchical, siloed, and paper-driven, with a tendency to treat citizens as subjects. Digital governments must turn this around, making governance citizen-centric, collaborative, data-driven, and rights-based. We can't fix what we don't measure. But the real question is, are we monitoring the right parameters? I would like to actually put across this. Are we assessing the quality of service delivery in the right way? Are we tracking whether citizens themselves are completing online transactions without depending on middlemen? Are services truly faceless and contactless? What are the failure rates in service transactions? Are grievances being resolved quickly and with satisfaction? Are we actually monitoring this in our service dashboard? I would like to actually think about it. In fact, I myself am thinking about all these matters when we are actually designing our new programs. Governance today requires hard KPIs, proactive disclosure of expenditure and results, engagement scores that reflect real citizen participation, and proactive taken before public outcry. If we measure citizen experience with the same rigor as GDP, the quality of governance will inevitably raise to a totally different level. I would like to highlight some models of digital government solutions at various levels. Estonia, often cited as a model digital society, has demonstrated what the best possible citizen experience looks like. Seamless service delivery, interoperable data, and proactive governance. Years ago, the system was so mature that once a woman became a mother, she automatically received alerts and access to all eligible schemes and services on a digital platform, like a platter. Similarly, countries like Singapore and South Korea have built extremely advanced systems. When we went to Singapore, we have seen it is extremely rare to see citizens visiting government offices. We haven't seen any person visiting government offices. Services are available digitally end-to-end. India too has shown what is possible. With India Stack, we created world-class digital payment solutions, demonstrating how strong architecture and open systems can transform service delivery. Andhra Pradesh, as a newly formed state, launched the Pragati initiative, an ambitious attempt to build a one government approach through solutions designed under a statewide technical architecture. It would be valuable to study its progress and impact. In Kerala, like most of the states, we were faced with multiple legacy IT systems. We chose to begin at the local level. We implemented ILGMS, Integrated Local Government Management System for rural local bodies. Later on, we started K-Smart for urban local bodies, both designed to promote one government approach. Now, we want to promote this one government approach at state level, and we have taken up a program called Nammude Keralam, a digital Kerala initiative. My key observation is many state level initiatives remain department driven, missing interdepartmental synergy. Very few truly match the global benchmark of citizen experience. This is the critical gap we definitely have to work together and we have to try to bridge. Digital transformation, whether at government level or department level, requires a clear vision, a well-defined strategy, and a comprehensive framework. At the very minimum, the framework should consist of an organization framework, a legal framework, a fiscal framework to ensure all the finances are prudently used towards a single cause, and also more importantly, a technology architecture. But the real foundation, whatever we do with the top layer, the real foundation is people empowerment and digital literacy. Empowered citizens will demand the best possible citizen experience. And only a digitally literate society can consume services independently. So the formula is simple. Skills plus inclusion is equal to adoption plus trust. So Kerala, so these are the core features of digital government. So due to the paucity of time, I'm not going to talk much about this. Citizen-centric foundation, trusted digital identity and access, smart and proactive governance, continued feedback and innovation. So I just want to highlight some key initiatives, some high quality digital governance models established by government of Kerala, which can be replicated, which can be studied in detail by all. One is smart education. We have established India's largest ICT network by establishing 45,000 high-tech classrooms backed up by a Samagra learning management system and with AI and robotics introduced as subjects of study for children. eHealth Kerala, these are some of the initiatives which I am directly or contributed to a great extent. So eHealth of Kerala is an initiative through which we have totally transformed the experience in hospitals by establishing one electronic medical record. There are absolutely no queues whatsoever now in all our public hospitals, a major thing. And doctors also started doing OP consultation, and I'm sure this is going to pave way for adoption of AI in a meaningful manner. We have established a national model in land administration by taking up this program called Ente Bhoomi. We totally transformed the land administration by establishing an end-to-end digital survey system, followed up by an integrated land information system. So all revenue registration survey related services are provided on single interfaces and totally digital integrated. And immediately after land transaction, survey records and revenue record gets updated on the same day and the same moment. Now, local governments in Kerala, 30% of the funds are directly devolved to local governments, 30% of the state plan funds. And all constitutionally mandated functions are devolved to local governments. So local governments in Kerala are like mini governments. So we have taken this opportunity to establish one government approach in local government. And we started with the initiative called ILGMS and later on evolved into K-Smart, a world-class enterprise solution which can be studied in great detail, covering almost all functions delivered by local governments. We managed all disasters which Kerala faced recently, whether floods, COVID, or whatever, by developing tech solutions on the fly. And we managed all disasters so effectively. And you can see COVID is managed really nicely with lowest fatality rate in the country through effective interplay of policy, systems, and technology. So DigiKeralam, one important program, as I told very clearly, empowered citizenry is very important. So inspired by Kerala's People's Plan campaign and Saksharata mission of 90s and 2000s, DigiKeralam program is now started. And we trained over 20 lakh people on digital literacy, and Kerala became the first state with full digital literacy. So all these models are not isolated models. They can demonstrate that digital transformation is possible, practical, and replicable. Now what we are doing, we are actually now, this is not sufficient. So we want to establish one government approach at state government level because the real challenge lies in achieving scale and consistency. Today, each department tends to build systems in silos. Citizens face fragmented interfaces, repeated data entry, and inconsistent service levels. So Nammude Keralam is our initiative to address this challenge, a converging framework to establish a digital government standard. It's structured around 4 key initiatives. As you can see, one, Sevana Keralam. All service applications as part of this initiative will become right to this program already started, work in progress. I'm talking about work which is in progress. All service applications will be right to service compliant. All service applications will have SLA timers, auto escalation mechanisms, mobile first designs, unified digital identity, and Malayalam first services. So all the services will comply with the standards which we declared. Next, real-time governance solution is being put in place as part of Nammude Keralam. WhatsApp-based service delivery and chatbot-based service delivery also are being designed. So this is the first component called Service Sevana Keralam, and the second component is Sadbarana Keralam. So we want to ensure governance is effective by ensuring data gets exchanged throughout the government. So two key initiatives related to this. One is to actually establish a data exchange platform in government of Kerala and also unified registry to ensure proactive service delivery in government. And as part of this particular program, we identified a set of common applications and services which are to be developed, which are to be put up in government so that all departments use these common applications and services. Second program. Third program is about Bhavi Keralam. It is about actually deployment of emerging technologies to improve governance. We have started this program already. We started with the AA. A program called KAA is initiated. A system of technology workshop followed by use case identification, prototyping, and solutioning is put in place. 40 use cases are identified for artificial intelligence, and they are under development at this point of time. Next, Jana Keralam, fourth component. It is very important to focus on citizen empowerment. So we identified programs called DigiKeralam 2.0, Safe Tech Campaign, and also systems called Right to Service App, Transparency Portal, Anti-Corruption App, etc. So these are the four programs which we identified, which is part of this larger program called Nammude Keralam. So I would like to actually end by communicating two messages. India's digital transformation will be truly complete only when states and local self-governments are fully digitized. To achieve this, we need a digital government standard for all states and LSEAs. Central government has to define clear principles for digital government standard, focusing on citizen centricity, interoperability, security, and inclusivity. After that, freedom should be given to the state governments to innovate and develop locally, and incentives can be delivered. Now, central government is providing a lot of incentives, and it is leading to work across states. What I believe is digital government standard should be part of that incentive framework. It will definitely enable total transformation in the country. So when every state and every panchayat, every local government operates on the same trusted digital standard, India's digital transformation will be truly complete, and same quality of governance will be there across the country. Let me leave you with this thought. Digital government is not just about technology. It is about vision, strategy, organization, policy, finance, and technology working together. But above all, it is about trust. Trust is built when governance is transparent, seamless, inclusive, and proactive. Together, we can and we will build the future of digital India. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sambasiva Rao ji.